Okay, as you're ready, come to a seat, breathing in and breathing out, becoming aware of your body. And feel free to dispense with awareness of breath if that doesn't work for you. Becoming aware of your own body and calming your body down. Becoming aware of your body, calming your body down. You can use your breath to help you here if it works. Breathing in, body, breathing out, calming, body, calming. And now bringing awareness to your back, your spine, and giving a slight smile, like a kind of greeting to your spine. On the in breath, becoming aware of your spine. On the out breath, smiling to your spine. Spine, smiling. Becoming aware of your spine and relaxing all the muscles around your vertebrae. Spine, on the in breath, spine. On the out breath, relaxing. And drawing awareness to your hips. Aware of my hips. I breathe in, smiling to my hips. I breathe out. Hips, smiling. Bringing awareness to the hips and relaxing the muscles around the hips. As you breathe in, bringing awareness to your hips. As you breathe out, relaxing the muscles around the hips. Hips, relaxing. Let's begin to round the back for a seated cat pose. Get my image up here just a sec. So rounding our back, you can take hold of your knees and around your back, tucking your chin a little bit. And then lifting your chin up, drawing your sternum forward. Exhaling to round your back. Inhaling to lift your chin. Continuing. Feeling the muscles around your back, neck, and hips. Breathing in as we lift our chin up. Breathing out as we tuck our chin. All right. Let's go ahead and bring one leg forward. Let's bring the right leg forward. Bringing the left knee out to the side a little bit, tucking in that left foot, toes kind of pointing forward a little bit. And with the back flat, let's fold forward over the right knee. Lengthening, consider extending, elongating your back, tucking your chin, drawing your shoulders back a little bit until you begin to feel some pulling in the back of your leg. Lower the back of your knee down a little bit more. This may require contracting your thigh muscle a bit so that the right knee comes down. And then tucking your chin a little bit, lowering your forehead towards your knee, maybe a little bit more. Letting your back and shoulders rest. Breathing into the stretch. Maybe taking in a little bit more breath as you breathe in and breathing out a little bit longer as you breathe out. Letting your neck muscles relax here. See if you can continue to just rest and soften your body in the pose. See if you can settle more deeply into this Janu Sirshasana, the head to knee pose. And when you're ready, begin to lift your head. Take your time, slowly. See if you notice any changes in the back of your extended leg. Just coming to a seated posture. Use your arms to support your upright back. Notice any changes there in that right leg. Okay, let's begin to fold in the right leg and bring the soles of the feet together. Holding on to the ankles perhaps, and just beginning to allow the insides of the hips to relax. Let your shoulders relax as well. You can even draw your elbows, gently placing them down on your legs, just gently pressing them down. You don't have to put a lot of weight on them. Maybe leaning forward a little bit and resting your elbows on your legs. You can kind of begin to lean forward a little bit over your feet. And so just opening up the hips a bit. Really not forcing. So allow your body to be in receptive mode rather than in action mode. Allow it to be in reception mode. Just like our phones, sometimes they give off a signal. We use it to do things, to send people a text message, to call somebody. Can also use our phones to receive information. And we're in receiving mode right now, allowing the universe to enter us, receive the information from the universe. Okay, and then beginning to come back up. Lift the knees up, give the insides of the hips a little rest, and lengthen out the legs a bit. Using your hands once again to support your back. And let's focus on the back. what can you do to help lengthen your back up? Toes, feet coming together, toes pointing up, sternum pressed forward. You could even draw your toes back towards your body. Man, let's try the other leg. Let's try the other side. Bending the right knee this time, using your hands once again to draw your head towards your knee. It's almost like we're trying to lift up out of our hips and then fold forward over the left leg. Once you begin to start to feel that opening in the back of the left leg, just kind of release the hands, bring them forward, let them rest on the floor in front of you, or you can grab a hold of your ankle or calf or your toes, whatever's available to you, whatever feels right for you at this time. Really make it an enjoyable posture. Just really kind of making this an enjoyable experience. Maybe tucking the chin in a little bit. And letting the back and the neck relax. So maybe taking in a little bit more breath, breathing in a little deeper, and breathing out a little bit longer. And see if you can relax into the pose, turning on receptivity mode. See what information comes to you via your body, allowing your body to be like your mobile device and turning on notifications from the universe. Turn on the notifications that are coming into you from the universe. And let's begin to lift the head, walk the hands slowly, gently back towards the hips. And crisscross the legs. Let's take a moment to see where you are in your body. Maybe doing nothing, enjoying the non-movement of your arms and legs. All right, let's meet in downward dog. Find your way into downward dog. And shake out the head a little bit. Straighten the elbows. Breathe in the pose. And feel what it's like to breathe being in an inversion. And see if we can enjoy this downward dog experience of the body. Straightening the knees a little bit, turning the hips a little bit inward. Very, very subtle turning of the hips inward, straightening the knees. See if you can feel a little bit of pulling in the backs of the legs. And then from here, lifting the left leg up, bending the knee, and sweeping the leg forward to the front of your mat. Uncurl your back toes. Begin to kind of settle in like a bird settling into its nest, finding your seat here, finding your asana. You can kind of rock the shoulders a little bit left and right. Maybe a little bit of rocking here. This is called pigeon. And I'm just kind of rocking my shoulders, bringing one shoulder forward and then the other shoulder forward. You might feel something in your low back here, maybe in your legs or hips. And really what we're doing in pigeon is massaging the muscles there. So be careful not to make this a forced pose. Make it an easy pose. Make it enjoyable for you. Okay, and then let's return to downward dog. Lift the left leg up, and make your way to downward dog. And let's lift the right leg up high, bend the knee, and swoop the right knee forward. Uncurl the back toes. So I'm just kind of shifting my knee from center over to my right leg. And then walking my hands back a little bit, walking or readjusting my left knee. So I'm lifting my left knee. Can't see it here, but I'm lifting it up a little bit and drawing it back a little bit to get a stretch out of the left hip as well as the right hip. All right, and then from my center, I'm drawing the left part backward and then the right part backward, all the way up to my shoulder. Shoulders are coming forward and backward, kind of like a massage here. And again, not to force things, just working the muscles gently. If you want to go lower, if you want to come down onto your elbows, you could do that too. One way to do this. Kind of rocking on the elbows. It's almost like we're looking over our right shoulder here. When we rock our left shoulder forward, you can look over your right shoulder And then switch to the other side. Look over your left shoulder. All right, let's return to downward dog. Shake out the head a little bit. Walk the feet in place a little bit. And then draw the heels down a little further. Take a little deeper breath in. And let's bring the right knee forward, sitting back to the right side. Bringing the left hand over to the right side of the mat. And I'm going to lean to the right and sweep the left foot around, bending the left knee and gently placing it over top of the right knee for the cow face pose. This gives a nice stretch to the outsides of the hips. One way to adjust here is to lift your sit bones up, and then you can have space here to move your foot this way or that way, right? And just interlacing our hands over our knee, lengthening our back up a little bit. Just breathing. From here, once you feel settled in the pose, you can begin to hinge from your hips forward. Maybe placing your hands on the ground and allowing your abdomen to touch your top thigh. Feel free to take your head lower, to walk your hands up higher on the mat. Not forcing, very gentle here. Okay, and then walking your hands back towards your body, straightening up your back. Let's switch to the other side. Left leg comes under, right leg comes over, and lift up your sit bones, adjust your top leg, and then settle down. Settle your sit bones down. It's kind of a regal pose. It's called the cow face pose, Gomukhasana, lengthening up the back. Breathing easy. Non-coercive breath. Allowing your hips to soften. The muscles around your right hips, especially, to soften. And then maybe when you feel ready, when your hips feel ready, to bring your hands forward, walking them up to the top of them, towards the top of the mat, wherever your hips want them to be. So get the notifications in from your hips to see where your hips are feeling happy. And then as you're ready to walk your hands back towards your body, lengthen up. All right, and let's release that leg. Let's go ahead and come on our front side. So stretching out and rolling onto our front side, bringing our hands to our back, bringing our hands actually to our sides. Maybe turning your head to one side just to rest your neck a little bit. And let your whole body relax here. Okay, when you're ready, let's bring our hands underneath our shoulders, palms down, elbows tucking into our sides, feet together. Engage your glutes, press your navel down, and lift your head up. Feel those muscles engaging in your back. Push your hands forward as though you were sliding your body backward. Peeling up your front side. Hold here. Engage your low back muscles and your glutes. Adjust your chin. Continue to engage your legs. Keep your feet together. And lower down your forehead to the mat. Relax your legs. As your forehead's touching the mat, let's draw the elbows down towards the hips, shoulders down towards the hips. Bend the knees, lift up the head a little bit. Continue to push the hands, push the floor forward as you draw your body backwards, landing on your abdomen. Let's release the hands. Release the hands. Then extend them behind your back. Catch your feet. Push your feet into your hands, lifting your knees up off of the mat, balancing on your abdomen. Draw the shoulders down your back. Lift the chin a little bit. Try not to strain the back of your neck. Breathe easily. Find some ease in this pose. Let your rib cage expand, open as you inhale. And slowly release the knees down, release the hands, lower the head, turn to one side, and relax your whole body. Letting all the tension in your body just melt. Okay, as you're ready, palms underneath your shoulders. Lift up the back, engage your core. Let's sit back into child's pose. Lower the heads, slide the hands forward. Make the knees wide. Give the shoulders a little stretch by walking the fingertips a little bit further up the top of the mat. Breathing in a little deeper. Feel your abdomen pressing against your thighs. Okay, from here, let's make our way to downward dog briefly. Shake out the head a little bit, stretch the backs of the legs once again. Straighten the elbows, strong through the shoulders. And let's walk the feet to the hands. Slide the hands to the feet. Tuck the chin, draw the forehead to the knees. And then lifting the head up. Come to standing. For this next part, this will do some balancing poses. And for this one, you may want a belt or some kind of a strap. Towel will work too. So find a find a strap or something to wrap around your right foot, kind of just below the ball of your right foot. Okay, I want to bend that right knee and then bringing the left hand to the hip, straightening out that right leg. And the key here is to have the back so that you're not compromising your back at all. The integrity of the back stays, remains solid. Okay, so bending the knee and then straightening the leg. If you want to try, you can catch your big toe and your thumb and first two fingers and maybe straightening your leg here. My knee isn't quite ready to straighten out yet, and I'm just working more on my back. So really gauge this for your own body. Get the notifications from your legs and your hips and your back. Draw the head back, draw the shoulders back. Maybe lift the foot higher. Okay, and bend the knee. Slowly release. Take a moment to rest. Let's try the other side in just a moment. Notice yourself standing. Okay, let's try the other leg. Try the left leg here. Another way to do this, you could see I'm using both my hands to hold the strap. So instead of holding the strap in one hand, you can hold the strap in two hands and lift up like that. It's another way to do this, kind of lifting the foot up. Maybe walking your hands towards your foot if you need to. Lengthen the back up. Draw the shoulders back and down. Breathe evenly. If you want to play with using one hand, grab your big toe. Try it that way. That's just another option, or continue to use the strap if you prefer. It helps in these balancing poses, I find, in these balancing poses, to look down. Look down at the ground. Ground your right foot down. Lengthen your back up. And let's release it. Take your time. And rest your body. Turning the palms out. And one more balancing pose with a little bit of back bend, a little bit of hip work here. This is the King Dancer pose. So you could do this with a strap if you want. Bending your right knee, catch your foot, catch the top of your foot in your strap. You can kind of use the strap like so, holding on to the strap. Left hand comes forward. Another way to use the strap is to bring your elbow over your head. But if you lose balance, probably not ready to do that just yet. Opening up that right shoulder a little bit. Push the foot away from the back. Be careful here not to overdo it. Gentle. Get the notifications from your low back. Ooh. Sometimes I lose balance too. And when that happens, we just come back to center. And if you're done with that pose, that side, just come on back to mountain pose. Whenever you're ready, come on back to mountain. All right, let's try the other side. Let's try the other leg. You can use that right arm. You can also hold on to the wall if you need to for support. Hold on to the wall or to a chair. Yeah, use what you got available. And I'm planning on just bringing my elbow over my head. This feels really like a great opening for my left shoulder, so I'm going to do it. But really be careful here. See what works for your body. Opening up that left shoulder. No pain in the low back. Remember to breathe, look down. Okay, and when you're ready, slowly release the foot. And let's come into mountain. All right, from here, catch your elbows and fold forward. Slowly, slowly releasing the muscles in your low back. Continuing to open the backs of your legs. Breathe a little deeper. Okay, and then when you're ready, go ahead and make your way to a seated posture. Go ahead and sit down on your mat, or you could do this lying down. You can do it either way. You can you can sit in a meditative posture, or you may choose to lie down. And let's take a few moments now to connect with our body, breathing in and becoming aware of our body, breathing out and calming our body down. Breathing in, aware of body, breathing out, calming the body. Feel free to dispense with breath awareness and just go into the body if you'd like. Dispense with the breath. Body, calm. Body, calm. Aware of your hips and the muscles around your hips. As you breathe in, calming the muscles around your hips as you breathe out. Calm, release. Calm, release. And aware of our abdomen and all of our abdominal organs. calming the muscles around the abdomen, releasing the tension in the muscles surrounding your abdomen. Breathing in, calm. Breathing out, release. Calm, release. And lastly, bringing awareness to our sitting. If you're choosing to sit, or you're lying down, if you're lying down, bringing awareness to our body and enjoying our practice. On the in breath, body. On the out breath, enjoying. Body, enjoying. And let's take a moment to bring our palms together and dedicate our yoga practice. Thank you for your practice with us this day. And let's send our heartfelt intentions out to all those suffering with COVID that have themselves gotten sick, to those who have lost family members from this illness. Let's bring our hearts together and our palms together to dedicate the merits of our practice this day to those with COVID or those who have family or friends with COVID. And let's take a deep breath in for an Om. Send that Om vibration out into the universe to those people. Taking a deep breath in on the exhale. Om.